Welcome on the show called Yatu Vibes. Ya management makamba ya kwatu. Very excited because today we are joined by a Zambian music producer by the name of Kademo. In case you didn't know, if you remember the White Celeb Wagwan song, if you remember the Triple M Paleni, if you remember the Bauches, the Dave song, some of the songs that he has also produced, plus many more. Some of them he can't even remember because he has done a lot for different artists. So today we dive into the conversation because of something that he wrote on his social media platform, where he said, "I have done a lot for you artists out of respect and goodwill, but during the hardest moment of my life, losing my father and my brother within 2 weeks, none of you showed up or contributed in any way. That really hurt me. Please understand that I don't want to work with you again." He went on to also say, "I make music for you, but nothing. I make music for you, but nothing. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It hurts me. People, I wish you was Zambian music industry with something that I can't even say on TV right here." So today's guest, Kademo on the show. I've known this guy for a while now. Dala, how you doing, man?
Laka.
My condolences
Cheers.
on the passing of your father and your brother.
Yeah.
When did they pass on?
Let me just say, all together now we can just say like in 4 weeks, just a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did it happen? Was it last year?
No, this year.
First month of 2026.
Exactly.
Okay, so
More like Fiat Yasangumsanga kwa 2026 yanjambira papi mwesh. Aikataire so. You want like to get back on your feet, like works, then you've got set back foot yakusanga maikataire so. Yeah. So
what happened? Was your father sick? Was your brother sick?
yeah, my father. Okay, could even phoning about my dad, the way he passed on, even on my side. Up to now. You get the point.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother also was just sick in, let me just say, 3 days. You know. Then,
That's your blood brother.
yeah,
Was it the oldest or the youngest?
the youngest.
Youngest.
Yeah, I'm the firstborn.
You're the firstborn.
Yeah,
And you were how many?
like we are 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
So Masalababi.
yeah, man. So Pintuvinangu. Okay, panina manje, so nishidi shock, you know. I'm trying to get back on my feet so that I can get back in the studio, I can work. But sit back and but I'll try my best to be okay. Yeah.
Do you feel? I bet you are still in your mourning period. You wrote something on Facebook. The reason why, when you reached out saying we need to do an interview, I was like, come through. Do you feel like what did you mean what you wrote on Facebook?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't fake life because I'm kind of the person, you even know me, I don't like faking. So, you know the point when my dad passed, I contacted some artists. Get the point?
You reached out.
Yes.
You told them guy.
Yeah. About my dad's death. Get the point? Some of them they said that okay, we'll help, but they never showed up. I'm not saying like I want money, no, but respect.
What type of respect were you expecting from the artist?
Just by showing up. Because I work with them. I do make music for them. You get the point?
I saw your post on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're having a realistic conversation. Sorry, I'm diving straight into the conversation
problem.
because this is what everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
There are people on your Facebook page, there's a comment, guys, welcome, but you charge them to produce the music. Do you charge them? Or it was, I'm just helping them? How do you work with these artists?
So kwalivaira point yoti samkulanda music industry yako yowati okay, I don't know, but I want to make a contract like this year to charge them because way back twalechaafirira kwebati okay, in short, we are just using each other, get the point. Maekataria kwebati if you produce the big artist, get the point. One week. Abantu abadetempi ama upcoming artists. So you're using, it's more like you're using for the advertisement. You get the point.
You have never received any money from a renowned artist?
I've never.
Okay.
I've never. I've never.
For how many years have you been doing this?
Since 2018.
It has been the same. So Tikaona Kademo was working with a renowned artist. There's just them working in the studio.
There are people who pay. There are artists, big artists who pay. I can't mention names, but open there. You get the point. That's the reason why even so me like I've seen people talking like okay Kademo wanna see that this and this. It's because I've been avoiding that situation.
Which situation have you been avoiding?
Seeing afike point yakweba wezi wa PMC zina ipeze ikatili kumwela wezi baka but you have nothing. Sipanga sense. Waigwiraka.
Kukwenda kuma comments. I took time to read some of the comments. When I'm welcome but you're entitled. They're saying why are you being entitled when you know saying you should when you give something you should not expect something in return.
Okay. Kuri program yao kuri opinion yao it's okay, but to my side see the motion I've helped a lot of people, a lot of artists.
There's a saying that people say at when you help, don't expect to be helped.
I mean, I'm not supposed to expect anything, but what I'm saying is because you know vintu vashitika vividi, you get the point. Orosufunika washita expect vintu. That's not kambati sinifuna urondrama, but just showing up, you get the point. Walangiza kwa to kero family yakuona to bija vya machita oja muntu baoneka
I am a situation and not Kademo. Has it somehow somewhere changed on how you perceive about the industry?
Yeah.
In what way?
Muri weche yanga ine mweninga kambiri che vyanchinjira vintu vambiri mwezi. So okay, yani kulisa pe hapa njasi in single period of time. Then yansegura na muntu. You get the point. They're supposed to know bantu beningasebenze nabevi na bantu besingasebenze nabevi. You get the point. That's why I don't want to work with you anymore. You get the point. I'd rather sign up coming artist na mchota mwaizi baka then taziva kweza toke contract ili so nani nachitamo benefit na hivi nachitamo benefit.
Here is some of the comments that came from your post that you made on your Facebook. There are people that will be giving their opinion. One of the people said, does it mean you make music for them for free? Which you have responded. You don't charge them. I think we need clarification on that, sir, before we jump into conclusion. If you charge them, it means you did business with them and you should not expect to get something from return unless otherwise you are friends in that position. If you stop making music for them, which country are you going to be able to make music for them? Your decision is your decision, of course, but sometimes we should not rush in making such a decision. Another comment also came through saying, learn to take your path alone. People change, my brother, even your own family. And also another one said, I learned this the hard way. Once you see things clearly, you can't unsee them.
That's Xander.
Yeah. And also he went on to say, setting clear boundaries is important when you place people in the right categories and understand their roles in your life. Expectation become clear and misunderstanding reduce. For example, you may think in terms of God, family, friends, I wanted to explain more. And also another one that I want to get to read the last two questions. Someone said, are you registered Kuzam? And if so, you were supposed to inform ZAM president so that others may be aware. This is a question I want to get to find out from you. As a producer, are you registered on ZAM?
No.
Okay.
I'm evidence of no cheat. Like
Okay.
that's the reason I've told you. Like I want to make contracts. You get the point. Yeah, there's a way I want to be working right now. Different way and professional way. You get the point. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah. That's na the point nakamba tinefuna ushita vinto then my setbacks and bweza kukumbuya. I wanted to do something. You get the point. Yeah.
Someone said, you made people famous as a producer, but I will not forget Jay, the seventh voice in my life. I swear, the man did a lot in my music career. Avoid friendship in music business. Find proper business associates. My condolences of the loss. So there are a lot of people giving opinions, and most of them, they were giving their opinions based on the fact that, yes, I know you have made this decision saying, Upanga contract, there are things that you want to change about. But do you also think, okay, I want to phrase this question in this way.
Okay.
If it was you in the situation, another person, what type of help would you have given or lended to someone?
By showing respect, naone kache kuduja muntu. Aniona no at least you know. Kudi ma situation yamo bupezeka ati. Ndeja nzabweza bufuta ma situation yamo bupezeka ati. Kuri help ina ngoro drama. Sifunika uri bena drama so but muntu akuona koche suzu ya mumutima mwake mwenga mverere. Must understand. Washitache showed up. Waone kache kumaliro uruvindu vawo vamushtikira urudeo poro urusimaliro yakubuza chat boy na pressure na pressure okay na boy wamushitako encourage boy pressure uli nayo okay ukashita bintu vaso tenzi wamchinjira ko something you get the point.
Do you think it's the reason why our industry is not going next step?
Kai futhi could even vending a car, could even investing a car, but industry and I change.
Nichachanaona munga chichinja pa industry.
Change pa industry. At least pali manje ma producer vanamboka ko. Waiziwa. Kudala mkumbuka bebi naye PMC mkumbuka ni ma producers wangati wenzo bodanda that soma tipasa ko vintu vilivunza. Nezivambili but apa at least wanaokako. Vinachinja ko vintu. But food vending akamemba kwa bwanje. Baja wankadidira pamwamba baja. Wewe bafuni kuganiza waiziwa. Kai ni business by the end of the day. So bafuni kuganiza na wewe bafuni konkadidira pamwamba. Bafuni watu inga kunyambo nako bantu bali pants wapeleka ko pamwamba.
Nanga ma fellow producers wa many more sevenza now. Kaidi kumankala kwa timu seko. Maybe my artist na matandizana museko mwane balidi. How about fellow producers ajana mashita associate na wewe?
So it was an important question.
Relationship yana na fellow producers museko yana mwana muma sevenzela. Do you have like friends producers maybe that try to reach out, or the ones that you updated saying guys namaliro I'm going through this?
Kaidi maliro moya lead sometimes mangara tuwasokonezeka mwezi vaka. That's why I made the post. Mwezi vaka. Na posting on WhatsApp na posting on Facebook about my dad. And people saw it. And everyone. So when the kana wewe vanishita reach out. But kai umaizi had moment jama peskati. Orofone songa ngari na hivi pafupi. But when the kachi bashita reach out. Boy, venda bwanje vintu. Vidi bwanje. But kudibe. Kuibe ona showing up ninga nami ngabuka mbati kuni muntu ana showing up. The only person who helped me by my artist bonds about my dad to Shenki.
Okay.
Get the point. Nje muntu anabwanta nsako.
So every artist went mute. Even the ones that you reached out, they never reached out.
maiziva tati okay
But my message yako manayo.
yakavati nakuwa watuma so vakuza nokuza to okay dzachita vintu vaso then utuma so vakuya variko kuyanka but varakahamba vega okay dzachita vintu vaso vatumira variko yanka nichivakushoyinga chana so it's better noyanka simesana pa first pena tuma pa after nakamba simesana kamba pa toke ningachita vintu vaso semana kama tata okay my condolences it's okay but then muntu wamushitsa wankana naka expectation kakuti oh jazashita ku vintu vaso by the end of the day muyaziva chema family zoza kufunza mumasebenza bwanje how do you work wati muntu ori wa company vakahamba mamumvoresa but bapesika ti company yakapezeka na mavuto emabwera so oreja program yavakamba vantu vakavati vamaripira so vakaripira its business sinikana ni business but moyo wa muntu vakamba sungaugule mafuti ndazoti mapasa rust respect.
What is your next forward? Like what is the way forward now? Tina interview benango wakatamba interview, they'll get upset with you saying guys and up interview abokamba very personal. They won't understand. Like, what angle do you want them to understand you where you're coming from as Kademo?
No, me, I just want to say the truth. I'm just here to say the truth. So, akantumira phone anonza tinakamba vazo pa interview. Nishati guilt. Ngabwera sho kamba vazona.
So kamba vazona because you are hoping that something has to change about the industry.
Maybe not kuline kungachitikire muntu winangu. Afunika bachinja nzeru za. Afunika waziva ati kuti chintu chaso upingako wachitako yoke. Or not kuline. Nabo kamba pano because I want things to change. Mentality yabo ichinje. Kuzamu sinalipiri. But zamu inabwera liti. Bantu wanaitenga seriously. Simanje. When did I blow up? 2018. Senze liko zamu. Maizi waka. But bantu finika chevistika not in a way akuvati zamu shani akamba.
Do you believe in Ijana Makamba saying is that favoritism? Maybe there are certain people that are helped more than the other. Kumangalako is that maybe kuliko benango because they are in a certain way, so it's easy to help them.
Mashtika wakam. Maybe the vamwe.
You were some certain point very close with Rico. Are you still working with him?
No.
You guys were staying together.
Yeah. And he has helped me a lot. I can't say bad things about him. Yeah. It's more like my big brother to me.
Okay.
Yeah. He has helped me a lot. So I can't say bad things about Rico. We communicate sometimes. I call him. It's an atum, and I'm checking up. Sometimes, okay. Get the point. So, but kai want to tend that cool. So, man can pesika muntu. Ina way yake na eva. Sichunga che life yake na eve. Muende. Na so blame. But timakamba.
There are people that I remember I met you. You were found with. I don't want to mention names. Back in the days, before they became who they are now, you guys used to be close. You used to be there helping them. Nobody better than I remember those days. Now you're the guy. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. Like you like okay.
You're not wrong.
But I remember there's a point when I used to visit your studio.
Yeah.
I used to find a lot of people in your studio some time back.
Yeah.
I know when they watch this conversation, they will even know some time back where you had visitors after visitors.
Exactly.
Kumatown is somewhere. Kumatown kuja. What happened to those relationships that you guys had?
Nani mananisho go some guys mwana sobelai. It's more like they just came. It's more like they just came to take. Wanatenga chevintu. Venzo funa kutenga kujine. Get the point. Papatandiza then they blacked out. Just went like that.
Do you sometimes feel like you are the problem? Do you feel like maybe you're a bad friend? Maybe now we're going to photo. That's why maybe people are never there for you. Do you sometimes reach to that point of maybe organizing over so?
PMC kube muntu ari perfect pacharo waigwira kube muntu ari perfect pacharo but mweti mankalira unga baja bantu mwena nabatanzizira up to now mpe vanafika waiziva funika ukankana na pressure nga ndine na problem funika wanitenga boy apa waruvyanya waishita understand mayanga suna niuze nzaziva bwanja ati ndine navuta
ati kule bantu wenango pacharo so auziwa
ati
anavuto so auziwa, they are always right. Maybe mama side wakuza Kademo
ngamoyo pa mwakubarumbura mazina ni bantu bambiri ni natandiza wana blow up to now. You get the point. Basi wana bwereko kubwera back mwizi bakuri ni kubununza Kademo na nshitira ku vintu faso mwamene mwamakambati don't expect anything in return or watanza muntu mwamene ka but never ni kamba respect matters pachalo respect. Ola PMC nga oli be respect bantu kumaliro kwako zapo kulira bwanje swanga boy respect wenze libega majabons when triple M when Edna when Trina South ni bantu especially when Trina South when triple M manje Edna na putumona abatumuna abantu baziba nabeka ni bantu ko bati na pushinga.
So when you try to reach out to all those people, do they pick your calls?
The conversation yako watu zazi chat pekdo kwezaenda.
But on my yanka my phone.
Inangisoma yanka pakamba. Sitinga nami. Soma yanka.
Conversation mwazi nayo, yamini muli nayo hapa na kudala. Is it the same?
No. It's not the same conversation.
Okay, so Kademo, there's a young producer who's coming up. They might not look up to you. Okay. Some might look up to you, but they might not look up to you. They just want to be a music producer. Okay. With what you have gone through as a producer, okay, kumangala eja kuti wabamba wishing that I wish I knew this when I was young.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't spend so much time wasting this time.
Yeah.
What honest advice would you give to an upcoming producer? Maybe they could get to this when they're starting, they're excited, they want to produce music for big artists. What do you wish you knew that you know now at this stage?
So, when you're starting up as a producer, mindset yako mabonkala starting mfuno blow. You get the point? Nifuno blow. Business CD mo mind wako. You understand? Akamacha mfuna chenkashita poche producer wa jabantu nikablow yani nishi vintu vashtrika but kumankana ma challenges so bantu baja veninga bauzi. Don't be too excited with life. Sometimes chintu cha free ninga situation abwanje. Okay, sometimes chintu cha kwebati manga ma artist mwadira kuuza tani pangire ko beat shan zashita so uzamchaira by the end of the day artist asapangira mon drum iwe uzankada chindi ulichepa same paper chapati zina yako ili kumwamba wa blow but you don't have anything. So then ngabashite ku advise my young producers bakebati bafunika bashita understand business wise then mu Zambian music industry bakamba oli mu industry mulibe friendship. Nevera muntu azakulangiza che love because azafuna chita vintu azafuna utenga che vintu veuli na veve wamchaira kwamchaira pia hapo nshaenda azakulangiza uzaona mngani mzako basimuza akapita aenda iwasarango dandao bali como producers venango anafa kuna frustration nisininga tutomone netomona.
How is it possible that an artist will make a name off a producer Ankara big, but a producer can't make money off their name?
So Mzambia abantu amashita appreciate maningi artist than a producer. But wama ibara to produce ndiyali behind pali vintu vonse vya veshti. producer lokublowa ni manje chepe wanambomveka po mazina kwebata ucha ucha ili mapezele kati point kwebati muntu akupeza ndimo bakademo mwenda pansi ndimo bakademo waiziva jazo so it's very embarrassing. Then sometimes mungayisi kayipesi kati ndimo ma first bones and other style bintu vinangu mapesi kati omona mungati samafakela kochenjero mungayisi but kuli vintu na ndivini tudukusha pa life panga music kuchoka ba europena chokela kuskulu ndena nsunga fika pano mwezi za PMC nikabo senza ponchito inanga fika pena chokela kuskulu so ni maishita appreciate so noreka siningale nchintu changa it's passion.
But you made a post that you're stopping.
I didn't say I'm stopping. I said I've stopped working with you. I didn't say that I stopped.
Who have you stopped working with?
I know myself, the people that I've stopped.
Okay. So you know who you have stopped working with them. That's a solution.
Yes.
Okay.
Europe hapa interview wakaitamba interview wakanitumia phone. Na nsababuza bazona naleka. Saka bwere ko kudini.
What if they want to pay for a service?
They should pay.
And you can work with them?
Yes. Kind of business, man language that in business guy. So, mwezi, but inenzi watenga zin family yanga, mwambira kabini mavuto wakabwira. Wafunika baoni kabakamba. So they should pay. Na marotis yanga na heavy bani pass. Because siwazi wanavindivenza pushing up for now.
Okay.
Bani pass marotis yanga. That's all.
But how do you claim royalties when you said you guys never had contracts?
Kulibe nangwe tina kama na bebe na maimeo yanga manatenga wanafaka nwafaka. Ongaba javene 76 drums. I've worked with them. Nashita na produce EP yake yonze. That was last year. Anatenga imeo yanga nakamba toki. Fintu visa sharing sona so. But up to now, kuimeo kwanga nimepeza kudate into video ones. So what's going to happen?
Remember, this is Yatu Vibes, Kademo giving his life journey. Always remember that views expressed by the guest don't represent PMC or Prime TV. That the views by the guest alone. So if you want to find out more, get to the guest and get to find out more. Right there, Stephen Space my problems. So all the views, yes, all the views by Kademo and just Kademo. Yeah. And we're here just to give a platform, not because we want to get anything from Kademo, no. But your remarks, man, I know we're supposed to talk about other things, but this is the main agenda because when you said you want an interview, I can't hesitate because I've known you for a long time. And they said, no problem, come through, man. We're here to give people opportunities.
Exactly.
In as much as nice is Sumatandiza. I'm being honest, man. Nice Matandiza. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest.
Number to texting.
Who has benefited more between you and me? Who has benefited more? Let's be honest. Who has benefited more? I used to visit this guy at his studio so many times.
Na program ya to chama nimbo yako Johnson chosa unaleka manje.
No, I never even did any. I think I need to charge this guy for this interview because you didn't even pay for the interview.
Why should you charge me?
You see? Well, anyways, this is why we just have to accept that. At the end of the day, we are here to offer platform. It's sad that you went through that. In as much as we might joke about it, I hope as a country we reach to a point where when someone complains, it doesn't get to a point where you perceive them as they're just frustrated, they're upset, they are not okay mentally. Let's try to be brothers keepers at the end of the day. If you feel like Kudvanaka Mbavi wrong, guys, reach out to him or try to find ways on how you guys can communicate. I kind of understand what Kademo is going through. I totally do understand, but at the end of the day, some people might misunderstand him. But at the end of the day, it's also a lesson to other producers that are coming up, and we are here to try to grow the Zambian music industry. And I was telling someone saying, I feel like the industry in Monganija, really,
Really,
Njaya
your
kuti
personal.
yes, Kademo azasebenzako from 2018 to
Exactly.
2026. Panazapeda Kademo, another upcoming producer is going to start from there. Again, keep fighting until Zambia gets to the Grammy. That's just my thought. But if Kademo says, I'm cutting off this, I'm no longer going to be working with another person, that means that a younger producer is going to start from where Kademo started from and start pushing it. And at the end of the day, you find that we're not going anywhere as a country. So let's make sure that we become brothers keepers. Yes, and Kademo went on Facebook. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think what he did was right, or there's a certain way that he was supposed to handle this situation? He says he reached out, and he's reaching out. It went unanswered, or they didn't show up. So let us know right here. We'll be back next week with a different conversation, with a different guest on Yatu Vibes on Prime TV.